What is going on, guys? This is Chris from Twins Picks, and in today's video I will be giving you guys my 3 best NBA player props for tonight's Game 4 slate. Celtics Warriors. The Celtics do have a 2-1 series lead, but as always, gotta go over Game 3's plays that I had. 2-1. We were literally a basket away from getting the sweep. Marcus Smart over his PRAs went through with ease. He had just a hell of a game, very aggressive, getting those deep threes late in the game. They were swarming Tatum all night. He had a poor shooting night. That's why his did not come in. He shot 9 of 23. In this series, 2 of the 3 games, he just has not shot the ball well, but his overall game has what kind of eased the pressure off of his lack of points. I know his assists have been amazing. His rebounding has been fairly great. But in Game 3, he also struggled. We had him to get over 27.5. He had 26 on a really bad shooting night. Imagine if he made another 2 or 3. That's probably at about 32 points. So just unfortunate in that regard. And then the other one that did end up coming in, I was on the right side of it. I did say I wanted to be on the right side if Clay did bounce back, and he did bounce back. He did have that confidence in Game 3, was making those shots look easy. The mid-range, the three-pointers, everything was clicking for him for the most part. And the Warriors are going to need him if they want to win this championship. So Klay Thompson is a great competitor. He knows what it takes. So we went 2 of 1, but as always, got to go into today's picks. First pick that I have is Jayson Tatum over 33.5 points plus rebounds at -125 odds. This has gone over in 4 of the last 5, quite frankly, with ease. The only time it didn't was when he had the 12 points, when he shot 3 of 17 in Game 1. Averaging 26 points per game, 18 field goal attempts, and he's shooting actually fairly well from 3, 48% from 3 in the last 5 games, 7.4 3-point attempts, which it's a little bit down from the last 2 series, but that's going to happen. They're going to swarm him, and they're going to force him to pass the ball. But when he has the ball in his hands for a certain amount of time and he has that confidence, he's going to shoot the 3. And he's been hitting it, like I mentioned, at a 48% clip, which is solid. 7 free throw attempts per game, should honestly be at like 10. He should be getting a little more, just not getting the calls his way. And he's averaging, like I mentioned, 7.2 rebounds in the last 5. We've seen at times he can get 10 rebounds in a game. I would not be surprised. So with how great his offensive ability is and how he's consistently gotten about 7 rebounds, I really like this play as my first play. My second play of the day is going to be Derrick White over points and assists at -122. It's at 13.5 right now. He's hit this in 3 of his last 5. He's averaging 30 minutes in the finals. Udoka really relies on Derrick White, not only to be that secondary point getter when he's out there, but for his defending and for his work ethic. This is a guy that never gives up on the play. If I'm any NBA GM, I want Marcus Smart and Derrick White on my backcourt, 100%. He's a guy that brings it every single night. Also, when he's out there, averaging only about 30 minutes, he does shoot 11 times, which is pretty aggressively. He's averaging about 2.6 assists per game, which is not the greatest, but if they give him the ball and he sees guys like Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum open, the guys that really do always ask for the ball, he will give it. He's a very unselfish player in that regard. Doesn't get a lot of assist chances, but when he does have the opportunity, he will pass it. So I really like the way he's been scoring the rock. Got over this 2 of 3 in the finals. He's been fantastic. His minutes did dip last game, just based, I think, because of how great Marcus Smart was playing. And they just kept Robert Williams out there because he actually was looking fairly well. But I still think he's injured. I think Derrick White gets about 31, 32 minutes tonight. And again, like as well, he's been in a bit of a funk in the last 2 games, combining of 7 of 22, shooting 31%. And in the season at home, he's averaged about 42% field goals, his field goal percentage. So I do expect him to have a bounce back performance percentage-wise, and that's, I think, what makes him go over the 13.5 points plus assists. And my third and final play of the day is going to be Andrew Wiggins over 22.5 points plus rebounds at -113. With Curry not 100% and the way that Clay has been shooting very hot and cold, I really would rather go with a guy like Andrew Wiggins, who has continuously shown how aggressive and how dominant he could be, specifically in the paint. This is a team that's been absolutely out-rebounded the first 3 games. I think Wiggins has something to say tonight. Draymond has to have a bounce back in off the glass. But I do think Wiggins is that type of player. His defending has been marvelous. He follows the ball as much as he can, going into the paint, getting the rebound. And I do expect an Andrew Wiggins type of performance that we saw in Game 1, getting 20 points, shooting 8 of 15 from the field. And he's been shooting, averaging about 5 3-point attempts per game, so that's up. He's hit this line in 3 of the last 5 and 2 of the 3 in the finals. And yeah, he's been averaging about 14 field goal attempts. I expect him to maybe even go up to 17 tonight if Steph Curry's getting double teamed and is forced to pass. So my third and final play of the day is Andrew Wiggins over 22.5 points plus rebounds. Thanks, guys, so much. Make sure to comment down below your favorite player props for today's Game 4. Make sure to like this video and make sure to subscribe for more sports content. Peace.